Oh, my
lovely.
All right. You're live.
All right, the Cougs now, after an explosive run from Bacher, will take a victory formation, letting the clock kind of run itself down here. Less than a minute to go.
We apologize for some technical difficulties. The Wi-Fi here in the press box has not been the best, and yours truly kicked a power cord. Honest
mistake.
But Cougs are up 42-10, and this is looking like a pretty good W here at home.
They'll take another victory formation right here. Clock winding down again. Your score is 42-10. Cougs lead by 32 points. And that looks like that will conclude the game. Blowout win for Wazoo. A much-needed morale booster for John Mateer and the Washington State Cougars. And we will head down to Bailey on the sideline in just a few minutes. See what she's got to say about the morale down there on the field. But yeah, I mean, fantastic game from them. They did what they needed to do. They stopped those huge runs downfield and did exactly what I asked of them, But anyways, Bailey, you're down on the sideline. How do things look like down there? How's the morale?
Oh my God, the crowd is ecstatic right now. Everybody's so excited. I can see both Hawaii and WSU dabbing each other up. And I can see some friends actually getting on. It looks like a couple people in Hawaii and WSU are friends, which is always so nice to see. Great plays by the Cougs today. John Mateer made some solid passes as well. And he made some touchdowns, which is pretty exciting to watch.
Yeah.
He really led his team this game. Lots of teamwork, which really makes the game all together. Anyway, go Cougs. We'll see you guys later.
Thanks, Bailey. All right, yeah, so game is concluded. Let's talk about, we had key points before we started, and let's have some key points afterward. We talked about safeties needing to do their job, break up those passes downfield. Not only did they do that, but they essentially stopped it from happening altogether. I didn't see Braden Shager do what he kind of is known for. He never throws 5-10-yard passes. He's always going downfield. I saw almost none of that tonight, and when I did, it was broken up or, he kind of just threw it away so he wouldn't get that intentional grounding.
Yeah, and I think the turnovers are really what's helpful. John Mateer had no turnovers today. As far as I know, that they had no fumbles. So Cougars had a very good plus or minus.
Yeah.
They had that fumble recovery. They had that interception. Things like that really help. And, earlier in the season, we weren't getting those. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So stuff like that helps the offense. It helps fuel them. It helps them become, just a lot more. They have better starting field position. They're not starting their own five. I mean, we had Potter come down, and he started marching down the field. That's something that never happens. Normally when we're pinned back, it's over. It's a punt every time. But, just looking up from there is really helpful. And, yeah, this was a good win for the Cougs. Definitely one that they needed. But I want to challenge them because I know that they're good at home. They can play at home, right? They can put it up with the best of the best. I mean, last year they almost beat Oregon at home. Granted, they're not in the conference anymore. But, the next game is going to be at San Diego State next week. San Diego State. That's going to be, can Dicker get his guys to actually play well on the road? That's the real question.
Yeah, absolutely. And San Diego State has had consistently, decent programs. I wouldn't count them out of it at all. I wouldn't have counted Fresno State out either. In the world of football, though, as we close out this game, Alabama, number 7, leads 11 Tennessee, 17-14 with just 14 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. If you want to head on over to ABC and tune into that, you are more than welcome to. Thank you so much for listening to our broadcast today for Washington State Cougars football. We are KUGR, the student voice of the Palouse, and we are signing off.